For the most part, though, it's been pretty great. I haven't really had to deal with much. I mean, I've dealt with, sometimes break-ins or whatever, but I mean, that just kind of is what it is. You have to get a thick skin eventually, and you kind of have to not let a lot of things bother you. And that's where
Yeah,
I've come, where nothing shocks me anymore, to be honest
yeah.
with you. Nothing, not hearing anything that's happened. I'm like, oh, all right, there's ways to fix everything. There's ways to get past everything. So
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm excited to be here. Another fantastic day, another fantastic guest. You know, I'm always excited when I get to look through somebody else's lens, and they are the expert at what they do. Nobody can do them like them. So I'm excited because I have somebody here who, let me tell you, has a ton of experience. Any deal you can throw out there, he's probably already done it. He has 15 years of experience. So we're not talking about a novice here, talking about somebody that's been in the industry, been in the game, knows what he's doing. He's going to tell you all about it. So I'm so excited to introduce you all to Mr. Sean Kesani. How did I blank that quick, Sean? Mr. Sean Kesani. How you doing
it's all
today?
right.
How
I
you
could have
feeling,
just
man?
let you read it back there.
Exactly. Bro, no, but listen, I got it written down here. I got the notes you gave me to help me out, and my mind still went blank. And so,
It's all right.
uh, and so happy to have you here. Like I told you before, thank you for your patience, your due diligence to be here. How you feeling today, man?
Good, really good.
Good. Good,
Yeah.
man. Good. So listen, man, Sean, I want to dive in, man. I want you to tell the people what your main focus is these days. I want you, if you don't mind, give us a little bit of origin story about how you got started. We love the hero's journey. And man, also tell us what market you're in, where you are in the world, bro. So, Mr. Sean, sir, you have the floor.
All right, sounds good. So I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which a lot of people don't really know probably New Mexico unless you say Breaking Bad, because then they know Breaking Bad there, or Better Call
Right.
Saul. Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm so I'm here in Albuquerque. I've been doing it 15 years. I started when I was 26. I was a college dropout, was there for 6 years, but things happen. In between college and getting into real estate, I was actually trying to get into police academy to be a cop. That didn't work out. And then real estate fell in my lap in 2011, which we all know 2011 was a terrible year to get into real estate. But I made it work. I was a regular realtor for 5 years. I'm still a regular realtor. I was top 100 this in 2025 in my market of 4,500 realtors. Um, and so 5 years down the road, I decided, hey, I kind of want to start flipping houses because I was finding deals for a lot of investors, running numbers, running ARVs, running comps, everything. And I was like, man, I kind of want to do that. I have a little bit of a construction background from how I grew up. I grew up in the country and we kind of did our own work on our own properties. So then I was like, I think I want to do that. So me and two buddies kind of pulled our money together. I had no money. They had some cash, and I said, I got some credit cards. I can put the materials and whatever on that. We negotiated a seller finance deal, and that's how we flipped our first house. And then I kind of kind of went from there.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for walking us through the journey, how you got to where you are now. And definitely good shout out to the shows. You're absolutely right. Since you said New Mexico, that's kind of where my mind went. So
Yeah.
I
It's
fell
not
right into
too
the trap.
far. It's
Yeah.
not too far from that. I'll have to tell you some stories about some of my properties that kind of are like
Man.
that.
Oh man, I can only
Yeah.
imagine. But man,
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk to you. I love what you're doing, man. And so I want to ask you this, bro. I have a saying where I say destiny has no wasted moments, right? Meaning no
Mhm.
matter what we go through in life, each destination, it gives us something to fortify who we are today, right? And so
Yeah.
I would love to know, man, as you went through, talking about college, and dropping out, trying to police force and getting into this real estate. What has your journey, your destiny, your moments through real estate, what has it taught you? What has it revealed to you? And even just some of the things you've been in your past, what has it revealed to you to make you who you are today, man?
So I knew when I got into college, I didn't know what I wanted, or well, I knew I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was in college, but I knew I wasn't going to fail at whatever I did. So I just had to figure out what it was that I was going to, you know, do. And so when I was in college, I was in a fraternity. I was president of my fraternity. I had so much fun. I did all those things. I built like a lot of networking, which was kind of helped me, succeed now in real estate, because now a lot of the connections I built then, I have now. And especially since I was, president, people kind of knew I was not so just, I was active in whatever it is that I wanted to take on. So that's, I think, what definitely helped build me, is because I just have that never quit, attitude. It doesn't matter what's going to happen to me. I can get, knocked down, and I'm never going to stay down. So,
Yeah, yeah. No,
yeah.
I absolutely love that, man. And I'm sure, if you're like most of us, as we've been building heading towards success, we face adversity, right? And so there are some people, I'm not sure where they are on their journey. There's some people just starting, some people smack dead in the middle. Can we talk about adversity for a little bit? As you was building, as you became successful in real estate, man, you said you was top 100 out of 4,500, bro. That's amazing. I have to ask you, did you face adversity as you was growing into the successful person that you are?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, when I first started, I was always known as, obviously I was a college dropout. So that doesn't look so great to people. They're like, oh, he was the party boy. So at the very beginning, it was kind of hard to get people's trust. So I had to work with strangers from open houses, floor calls, whatever I could, to prove to all the other people who did know me that I could be a good realtor. So I had to overcome that. And then when I got into the investor side of it, I mean, man, like I said, I had no money. So I had to leverage anything I could. I had to get creative. I had to just kind of like let my bank account get down to zero just so I could fund some deals. But then now it's like I don't even need to fund a lot of my deals. I have so many investors and hard money guys who are just throwing money at me, because the more you do, the more, reputable you become. So it's just that first deal that they always say is the hardest one, because you're not sure of what to do. And then once it goes, it just gets easier.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've heard that a lot. The first deal is the hardest one to get over. But then after that first one, it's like the second one, and it's like, oh, the third one is like, oh, okay. The
Yeah.
momentum started going. So
It's like you're
yeah,
turning deals down sometimes, because you're like, I don't know. You can get pickier because you're like, I don't think I like that area, or I don't think I like that rehab, or I don't like that floor plan. It's like you can get pickier. But at
yeah.
first, it's kind of like, well, you better trial and error on that one.
I love it, man. I love it. So Sean, let me ask you, what are your next real goals? Like, what are you looking to solve or scale next, my friend?
Well, so since I'm flipping a lot, I want to start holding a little bit more. I mean, I have probably a little over 30 doors right now. So I kind of
Gotcha.
want to hold more
Yeah.
because I am flipping so much. But a lot of the stuff I buy just has a really good spread on it.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Um, and honestly, I kind of want to go back to being a higher producing realtor again too. I mean, I enjoy doing that because obviously I was top 100, but that's with me doing real estate 40% and investors 60%. So if I
Gotcha.
were to just be more straight up real estate, I'd be higher ranked than that too. But I mean, I love driving around to work sites. I love going and picking up materials. I like meeting the guys, my contractors. Well, not even my contractors, my crews mostly, because I'm the property manager or the project manager on everything.
Okay.
So
Got you.
yeah.
Got you.
Mm.
No, I love it, man. So I want to talk to you a little bit about relationships, right? I want to know your perspective on building relationships within the industry, within real estate. I want to know, has it served you well? Like, what is your perspective on relationship building? Is it important? Like, what's your perspective on
Well, it's very important because the more people trust you, the more deals they're going to bring you, or the more they're going to want to work with you, or the more they're going to want to sell your projects when it hits the market. Knowing that you're not going to be this like really hard person to work with makes people want to work with you because they're like, all right, it's already hard enough. The deal's already hard enough to work with their buyer or their lender or whatever. And if you're adding to that stress, they're not going to want to work with you, let alone bring you a deal. So the majority of my deals come from other realtors because they just know I'm gonna perform, I'm gonna close, and then they want to resell it when I'm done with it. So it's definitely a lot about the reputation. And there's even times where I've been a regular realtor with a regular buyer or seller, and they've taken my offer, which was not the strongest like cash wise, but they knew that I was going to find the solutions to get whatever closed. So they knew that that was going to be a done deal. And so I've
it?
won deals in multiple offer situations through COVID and all those times just based on reputation alone. So
Got
that's
you.
helped. Yeah.
Understood, man. Now
Yeah.
listen, Sean, man, you got to tell me some of these stories, man. Like Wendy, Mexico, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. If you don't mind, man, give me one or two stories about these properties that you're running up against,
So
man.
yeah, no, well, so actually we're meeting right now at it's 12:30 here. 10 o'clock just now, like right before you and I met, I had to meet with my attorneys.
Mm, wow.
So this happened on a 19 unit that I purchased, I guess 2 months after I purchased it in 2022, that there was a shooting there. Someone got someone got shot, died later on. Their estate's suing me now. So that's one story is
Yeah.
I'm in a lawsuit for that. And it's like,
Wow.
man, it's just, but like I said, it's how it is here in Albuquerque. I mean, there's going to be shootings, there's going to be whatever. You can't let these kind of things scare you from investing, you know.
Absolutely.
Another thing that's happened too in 2020, this was right when COVID started. I was running Airbnbs. I was running about 4, I think, at a time at that time, and I everybody was unsure what was going to happen. I dropped the price on one of my properties, which was in a really good area, and they booked it, and I was like, all right, whatever, this is fine. And I was noticing in the camera, I had a camera on the in the driveway because I mean, obviously, I'm not going to have it in the Airbnb because that's against the law. But I had one in the driveway, and I noticed they were just kind of like a little sketchy. But I'm like, I don't want to judge anybody. All of a sudden, they stopped really even doing anything by that camera, and they were there for about 10 days. I'm like, well, that's weird. So they check out. The next day, I had a new couple coming to check in. So I go, and my cleaning crew couldn't get there. So I went with all my cleaning supplies, started cleaning. I found like little weed nugs all over the place. I'm like, oh man, these guys were pushing something.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they were
Oh
doing.
man.
And I'm like, man, well, I'm like, all right, whatever. They're gone. Clean it up. On to the next one. Well, 4 or 5 in the morning happens that night after those people, the new people check in. They call me frantically. Airbnb is calling me frantically. Everybody's calling me frantically because I guess the people before there were not just pushing drugs, they were pissing people off.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So people came back to get retaliation after they had gone and shot up the whole place. And the people who were there were carrying, and they shot back and got one of them. So yeah, so when I showed up to my property, the whole thing looked like Scarface. Shot up. It was just nuts. And at the time I had someone who was building, one of the contractors from Topgolf was staying next door, and he was like, "I'm out of here." And I'm like, "Oh man."
Man, you're
So
calling out
yeah.
property value to go down. Top Golf trying to
Yeah.
move in. What are we doing?
Well,
Yeah.
and then the neighborhood, or the neighbor, I mean, tells me, "Oh yeah, we noticed a bunch of people like on the side of the house, just in and out of that side door." I'm like, "Well, why didn't you call me? You call me when there's a weed that's been there for too long, but you won't call me when it looks like there's drug deals going down." I'm
Man.
like, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
just kind of some of the little things that I've had to deal with. For the most part, though, it's been pretty great. I haven't really had
Yeah.
to deal with much. I mean, I've dealt with, sometimes break-ins or whatever, but I mean, that
Yeah.
just kind of is what it is. You have to get a thick skin eventually, and you kind of have to not let a lot of things bother you. And that's where
Yeah.
I've come, where nothing shocks me anymore, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. Nothing hearing anything that's happened, I'm like, "Oh, all right. There's ways to fix everything. There's ways to get past everything." So,
Yeah. Well, man,
so
I don't know if I told you this, man. I'm born in Baltimore, West Baltimore, Maryland, be specific. So I'm sure you're familiar with The Wire, right? You're talking about Breaking Bad. I'm from the land of The Wire. So when you talk about this stuff, I know exactly what you talk about. Names pop
yeah.
off very quickly, very suddenly at the drop of a dime. So I definitely hear you, man. So Sean, listen, is there a topic that I have not brought up that maybe you want to talk about? Or is there any other words of inspiration, motivation, education that you feel like people could benefit from? If it is, I would love to hear.
Well, so I think for anybody, because this is for people who are, wanting to get in, right? Like this is more for someone who's wanting some advice or where to start or anything like that. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I
So
mean, this is for all the
for everybody,
so anybody in real estate, the investor comes in, multifamily person that's wanting to give in. So if you want to give a word to any along the spectrum, please feel free, man.
okay. Well, I mean, mostly, I think consistency is huge. I think anybody can do anything when they're consistent. And if they are, they have a goal, but they're not really working it as much, or they're not, I tell people to break down their goals. Like do a yearly goal and then break that down into 12 months, and then break that into how are you going to accomplish that so that you're doing daily tasks to hit that goal in a year. And so that's what I kind of tell people, because it all comes down to consistency. Like I have a very, very strict morning routine where I'm up at 4 in the morning, sometimes a little earlier. I'm doing prayers, meditations, affirmations, gratitudes. Then I go to the gym. Then I have my food. Then I do this. Then I come to the office, and I'm here for, I mean, most realtors aren't in their office. I'm here literally from 9 to 5 every day, in and out, obviously, because I go to different properties, but I'm very regimented, and that works for me. Some people may not work for them, but it definitely works for me. And I think for someone starting, or someone who's like feels like they hit that plateau where they're trying to figure out, well, I can't get past making $500,000 a year, or making more than 100,000 a year. I just need to change it up, and that's the thing, is you got to change it up if it's not getting you where you want to go. And that's kind of where how I operate, anyways.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate you saying that. I think everyone has to have something that centers them. So you talk about your routine and stuff, and how you've even talked about consistency. There's a saying that says consistency beats intensity any day. Consistency beats intensity any day. So if you're consistent, and I love how you talked about your routine in the morning, getting up, meditation, prayer, going to the gym. Everybody needs something that centers them, that reminds them of their why, that can get them back re-centered, re-regulated, so that they can attack the day over and over again. Because as you know, it can get hard. It can get very, very, tedious. And so I love it, man. I love the message that you gave. Is now, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, collaborate with you, learn more about what you're doing, how can they get in contact with you, sir?
So it's pretty easy. On Instagram, I'm Realtor Sean K. So Sean Sean letter K for my last name Kesani. So Realtor Sean K. But my email is the same, realtorseank@gmail.com. So it's pretty easy. I have a website that I buy houses cash on, and that's seanbuysnm.com. So NM for New Mexico. And yeah, so those are the different ways. Or also, I have a normal website through real estate that's seankesani.com. So I have
Got you.
different ways. I'm pretty Googleable. My last name's pretty unique, so I'm easy to find.
I love it, man. Well, listen, sir, let me say this, man. Let me say three things to you. One, definitely thank you for your time. I think you and I both know time is very, very precious, right? We can put a premium on our time. So thank you for your time. Two, definitely thank you for your story. Thank you for being authentic, coming from an honest place and a place of transparency. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And lastly, man, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for your mindset and bringing that mindset to this platform. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for coming through today, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, y'all heard Sean. You got the nuggets. I told you he was going to give you the nuggets, give you value, and I'm sure you got it. So definitely check out the show notes, get in contact with him, check him out. But definitely make sure you are subscribed here, because I promise you, we're going to continue to bring up amazing people just like Mr. Sean. So, sir, I thank you again. And to everyone else, y'all have a fantastic day.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.